Mutual friend told my girlfriend that he loves her, and I might have screwed up everything afterward. Firstly, I apologize if this is weird or confusing. I'm getting most of my information about this piecemeal and from third parties, and I'm not exactly thinking straight either. I didn't sleep last night at all too. I've known Dave since high school, and we've been part of the same friend group for about a decade now. I started dating my girlfriend about 2 years ago, and she became friends with Dave and our other friends at around the same time. She and Dave got along well, and I never had any concerns about that. The two of them even hung out together by themselves in the past, not often, but at least a couple times. I'm not entirely sure how it went down, but it was described to me this way. Dave asked me and my girlfriend if we wanted to see a movie on Saturday, with our friends as well. I was busy, so my girlfriend decided to go without me, which I was fine with. When she arrived, she found out it was only her and Dave at the hangout. I don't know if it just happened to work out that way or if Dave planned it that way, but he did know I wasn't coming. Before the movie was going to start, they went to a place to eat. During that time, they started discussing my girlfriend and I's relationship. Somehow, this turned into Dave apparently telling her that he was in love with her. My girlfriend was surprised by this, obviously, and said she was flattered, but she was in a relationship with me. Dave said that was okay, and that he needed to get it off his chest, since he'd been apparently holding it in for ages. Dave suggested that my girlfriend and he should go back to his place and discuss things. My girlfriend apologized and said she couldn't do that. Dave then kissed her, but she refused and left. This is where things get confusing. Instead of coming home and telling me about it, my girlfriend decided to go to her best friend, Sarah's place, to talk to her about it instead of me. Dave was the one who called me and told me what happened. Obviously, I was pretty fucking pissed at him, and it's safe to say he's no longer my friend. Fucker even tried to say sorry about it, which just pissed me off more. I then called my girlfriend, who initially tried to pretend nothing was wrong. When I asked how the hangout had been, she said something along the lines of, "Oh me, Sarah and Dave had a good time." Except that I knew that Sarah didn't go. When I told her that Dave contacted me, she broke down and told me what happened. A couple of problems. Dave claims that he kissed her, but my girlfriend said that didn't happen. Also, my girlfriend claims that she felt like she'd led Dave on a little bit. I'm not proud to admit that I said some pretty choice things to my girlfriend after that. The fact that I had to hear about it from Dave instead of her, and that she went to her best friend instead of me to talk about it, really bothered me, and I let my stress get the best of me. I told her she should have come home or texted me about it right away, and I asked her if she'd been planning on hiding it from me if Dave hadn't told me. I then hung up on her. She didn't come home last night, so I assumed she stayed at Sarah's place. I know it really wasn't her fault what happened, and I regret what I said. I'm sorry that this is so long, but honestly, writing this is helping me stay calm. This morning, I texted my girlfriend an apology that was basically what I said. A few hours later, Sarah called me and told me that my girlfriend was really shaken by what Dave told her, and that she wants to take a break from our relationship because of it while she figures things out, and that she'd going to stay with Sarah for a few weeks. I said it was fine, and that she can call me or come home anytime she wants, but Sarah said it'll be a while until I hear from my girlfriend. I'm taking the day off work since I'm in no state to be around other people right now. This whole thing has come like a fucking bolt of lightning to the face. Yesterday I had a girlfriend and a friend group and I was pretty happy. Now, I kinda don't have either anymore. Did I react badly here? And tell me, does the whole taking a break thing make sense? Should I go to Sarah's place and try to talk to my girlfriend? Or should I give her space? I feel like talking about it would be best, but Sarah made it pretty clear that my girlfriend doesn't want to talk to me right now. But I'm also confused about why she didn't and still doesn't want to talk to me about it. Update. I called Sarah and asked her if it was okay to speak to her instead of my girlfriend about the situation. Sarah said it was okay, so we talked for a little while about it. I'm going to write this down to help me get my thoughts in order. Sarah seemed very interested in what David told me and somewhat sympathetic to me, though she was mostly worried about her best friend, understandably. Apparently my girlfriend is still asleep since last night, but Sarah told me not to worry about her health, which is a little bit of a relief. Sarah said that my girlfriend is open about Dave trying to kiss her now, and that her saying they didn't kiss was a spur-of-the-moment panic thing, and that she, Sarah, called her an idiot for doing that. I don't know if that part is true, or if Sarah just said that to make me feel better. She also said that neither of them expected me to know about it from Dave, which, honestly, I fully believe. Sarah said that the kiss and him asking her to come back to his place didn't happen right after each other. Apparently, he kissed her in the coffee shop, and she turned him down right away. But then they spent some time talking about when and how he'd started having feeling for her. I don't know how long. After that, they both decided to not see the movie together because of what happened, and that's when Dave asked her to come back to his place, but she declined. I had assumed that they'd kissed and my girlfriend then basically left ASAP, but Sarah seemed to think that they parted on polite terms. I asked if my girlfriend had gotten my apology, and Sarah said that my girlfriend mentioned it to her, so she must have read it. I didn't press any further about it though. I asked if Dave had been in contact with either of them. Sarah said that Dave hadn't been in contact with either of them. I guess she would say that either way though. I asked if my girlfriend was staying with Sarah because of what I said to her. A couple of replies here made me worried about this. Sarah seemed surprised by me asking that, and said my girlfriend just needed some space to process, and not to feel bad about it because she'd known her longer than the two of us had been dating. Didn't really make me feel not bad about it though. Some people here suggested that my girlfriend might have gone to Sarah at first instead of me because of that, so it makes sense, I guess. But I don't know if she just said that to make me feel better. I don't know how much I trust Sarah. I like her and I'd call her a friend, but I know I'd trust her more to look out for her best friend first, obviously. I won't call her a liar, but I do think she'd try and cast her best friend in the best possible light, even unintentionally. But it still makes me feel a little better to know more information. Follow or subscribe